On the last episode, I talked a little bit about Transport Canada and the rules that they have in place to fly a drone. So if you haven't bought a drone yet, or you're thinking about buying a drone, and you're curious as to where you can fly it, what you need to do in order to fly it, and I'm going to quickly break down the rules for you. So Transport Canada divides people into two different categories. You're either flying for recreational uses or you're flying for non-recreational uses. So let's cover the recreational uses first. So this is the PDF regarding rules for recreational drone users. It says if your drone is between 250 grams and up to 35 kilograms, you have to follow these 10 basic rules. So we'll quickly go over these 10 rules. The first rule is you have to stay below 90 meters above ground level. The two next items here, I consider them one rule really because they just split in between weight categories of drones. If your drone weighs between 250 grams or up to 1 kilogram, you have to stay 30 meters away from vehicles, vessels, and the public. And if your drone weighs a kilogram up to 35 kilograms, then that distance increases to 75 meters. Rule number 3 is you have to stay at least 5.5 kilometers away from aerodromes. And number 4 is you have to stay 1.8 kilometers away from heliports. Rules number 5 and 6 should be just simple common sense. They're asking you to stay away from natural hazards or disaster areas and to not interfere with police or first responders. Rules 7, 8, and 9 have to do with being able to see your drone, to physically see it. So don't fly it in the clouds. It has to be within your sight at all times, or essentially within 500 meters of yourself or closer. With Rule 10, Transport Canada is simply asking you to put your name, address, and phone number on your drone. Okay, so that's it. Those are the 10 rules you need to follow in order to fly your drone recreationally in Canada. Transport Canada's done a pretty good job of keeping these 10 rules pretty simple and easy to understand. However, you might find it a bit different when you actually try to go out and fly. You might find that the rules are actually quite restricting, at least in urban areas. Alright, so I was literally just editing this video, and I wanted to confirm something which still seems to be true about national parks. There are no drone zones, just by the way. You can't fly your drone in national parks. But while I was on the website checking to see if they were still a no drone zone, I noticed that Transport Canada has some proposed new rules coming out for flying your drones. Like just recently, Transport Canada updated their drone safety page, which literally 2 days ago. So these rules that we just went over, these 10 recreational rules, they still apply. They're still current, they'll still apply, you still have to follow them. I just won't get into the non-recreational because, like I've been saying, the rules are going to be updated and hopefully better, more streamlined, easier to follow, easier to understand, all that good stuff. So it looks like Transport Canada has some proposed rules that are up and coming. So we'll leave that for a separate video entirely. Just keep in mind, national parks are no drone zones. That's still one of the rules that Transport Canada has. I won't get into any of the non-recreational flying because those rules are apparently about to change, and I don't want to post something that's going to be outdated. I guess I'll leave you guys with a bit of video from a family vacation out in BC. Beautiful day, beautiful shot, so enjoy.